How do you know if a former KGB agent is tapping you along? That's easy. Just pay attention. Trump is worried that he's getting tapped along by President Putin over Ukraine. Yes, he is, and no, he doesn't need to be. The Kremlin took barely 48 hours to respond to Trump's latest threat to dial up sanctions unless Russia accepts his peace deal terms. First, Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov dismissed some of those terms Dirty Harry style.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Then came the tease, Putin's declaration of a mini ceasefire from May 8th until May 10th. That isn't the unconditional 30-day pause that the US initially asked for, Ukraine accepted, and Russia ignored. It isn't even the more open-ended one now on the table. This 3-day truce just gives Putin a chance to parade his troops and tanks across Red Square for Russia's annual celebration of military glory and victory in World War II. But mostly the Kremlin hopes that its offer will keep the US talking and divert attention from the fact that it's been busy rejecting peace terms. Lavrov publicly refused to give up the only two things that have been asked of Russia. That includes its occupation of a massive Ukrainian nuclear plant that it can't operate on its own. It also includes giving up on a demand for full international recognition of Russia's annexation, not just of Crimea, but of all 5 Ukrainian provinces that it claims. And that includes territory it does not yet hold. No Ukrainian leader could possibly agree to those terms. To do so would make the country's economy uninvestable. It also would hand Russia beachheads across the massive Dnieper River, which would leave what remains of Ukraine wide open to further attack. But that's really the point. Russia isn't yet ready for a lasting peace deal. Trump wasn't wrong to push for one, but if he continues just tapping along, giving up pieces of Ukraine until Putin says yes, then all he'll do is ensure a resumption of the war later on Moscow's terms. The good news is that the US still has cards to play, including tougher sanctions and a resumption of arms to Kiev, if it wants to pressure Russia into a genuine peace deal. Trump just needs to use them.